you graduate from high school? What was it? Gary High School out there?
Yeah.
Did they have like Michael Jackson posters?
Well, I didn't graduate from out there. I did graduate high school, but I didn't graduate out there. We had a fucked up family problem or whatever say family. Let me rephrase that. My mother's ex-girlfriend did some fucked up ass shit, and we had to move, and we ended up going all the way to Crown Point, Indiana. That shit was boo.
So you a real Indiananimal?
That's disrespectful as fuck. I'll throw this goddamn bottle across this goddamn thing. Think I'm playing with you. You think I'm playing? I ain't no animal. That shit is disrespectful as fuck. We do not like that shit. Nigga from Indianapolis made that shit up. Wherever the fuck he from, 2 hours away. He should have kept that shit over there. We do not like that shit. I'm saying that for everybody else. We do not like that shit. It's disrespectful. You ain't gonna call it GD a motherfucking blood. You ain't gonna do that, is you? Don't do that. Okay. We do not like that. Damn! Why you do that? Cause now I feel sometimes. Man, I hate that shit. That nigga did a whole dance with that shit and everything. That shit look dumb as f. He look stupid. That nigga like a whole goofy. Ugh. And I can't smoke during this interview. This nigga snorting and smoking shit. What's wrong with him? He sound like the animal oink oink over there in your super soup. Get on my nerve.
Hey.
What?
Okay, so Crown Point, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so at one point you started dancing.
Mm-hmm. Which dancing?
Well, you're known for many different type of dances.
Correct.
Ballet.
Mm-hmm.
Cha-cha.
What the f is cha? What's cha? What is that? Get what the? What is cha? What the fuck?
Hey. Hey.
Bachata.
Twerking.
But is it no? Let's go back. Is it bachata? That's what you mean?
I like the cha-cha. Like that. So, when did you start dancing? Can you tell us about your early experiences dancing in the club?
I can't get that out my head. Oh my God. I started dancing once I dropped out of college.
Okay, so what school was you going to? I didn't know you went to college.
I was that get up off the couch. Why are you not making some of yourself Everest?
Everest.
Okay. Yeah, but I got straight A's. I was the top of my class. I was on the president's list. I was about to start. Everybody wore blue scrubs. I was about to start wearing black. Just because it's like, I forgot what it's called, but it's like the teacher's, with my eyes, the teacher's pet. I didn't want this shit. I damn near turned it down, but it looked good on my internship. But at that time, I got tired of the relationship that I was in because I couldn't be around my kid like that. So I'm trying to get him to go to school and get his GED and woo after being I even got my school to pay for his GED while letting him go to be an electrician.
Who we talking about right now?
Now we not good. He ain't no. He's just in the past. He's in the past. It doesn't matter. He's in the past.
I'm trying to, you know.
He ain't got no name to him because he ain't. I'm not saying that he ain't nobody, but he ain't nobody that's to be known.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't nobody.
Right.
But I'm just saying that to show you what type of I am. I'm one of them ones that try to lift up my man, even put him into doing some shit that I'm doing, or put money on whatever he doing. So be it if you selling drugs, nigga, I got 2 pounds. What's up? I got money for 2 pounds too. Get it how we live. But niggas self, I don't know, they weird. They weird, they weird,
Okay.
they weird.
So what I want to do now is really tap into who Miss Natural is for who we know her to be today, right? And I see you roll your eyes, so that's great. You know what I'm saying? So tell us, when did you start creating adult content?
That was maybe like maybe a year and a half into me dancing, because the owner of the club knew somebody that, what is it called? Raw. Damn, I'm having a brain fart. But anyway, it's a friend of a friend.
Midwest Raw?
Huh?
Midwest Raw?
There you go, Midwest Raw. And he was like, I got this nasty ass red bone. She don't get no fuck. She always talking about how she suck this, that, and the third. I think you should come up here. So he came up there maybe like 2 weeks later after he told me he talked to him, and I started doing porn.
So you had a reputation for bragging about giving oral sex? Yeah?
Cause I used to be horrible. So of course the boss always listening in on conversations and shit that we having, cause his office was right there. So me and my girls, if we was talking and we was all drunk in the back talking about, bitch, if I suck that, I'm sucking like this, I'll be like, bitch, we got show me, blah, blah, blah. So, but I was only there for a short amount of time, and I was already doing pole tricks, because bitches ain't really want to teach me either. They was jealous as hell. So yeah, I like to brag.
So this is where you was at in the strip club?
Right.
So you working as a dancer, and you in the locker room talking to your co-workers about giving oral sex.
We always talk shit. It's just talking shit. It ain't mainly just oral sex. It's just sex, just how it's brought up. It's a natural thing. So. And
the guy that's working there, he calling his homie that working in the adult industry, like, yo, okay, cool. I'm picking those. Okay, cool. So how was your first experience on set? Tell us about that. Were you nervous?
Which one was the first one? I really wasn't nervous. It's just sex. Like I said, I looked at this shit when I was younger, so I always wanted to do it. If you could talk to some of my classmates, they'd tell you like, yeah, you used to say that she gonna be a porn star. I would joke about it.
At a young age?
I was like middle school. We was joking.
So that's what we're trying to discover right now. What was it that clicked in your brain?
I told you that I wanted to do porn.
Type yeah.
I told you when I was on HBO and I saw that bitch got paid to fuck, and I wanted to know really what fucking was. But you know, real sex, they do certain segments. Like one segment would be about, okay, people that retired. Then it'll be one about the dolls. Then it'll be one where they was actually breaking down how they get paid. And I caught that one. They broke it down and they was telling them.
So that's what turned you up.
Yeah. And I always wanted to be a dancer. Dancing is my first love, of course, but I caught that one where they was saying like, yeah, you can make a lot of money. They was just giving all the positive aspects on porn. So I've never looked at sex as a bad thing. I've never looked at porn as a bad thing. That's why I be looking at bitches like you stupid as hell. That, oh, you just suck, you can't feed your kids. What is you talking about? And you're sucking this man when you get home. But you're talking about me. But he can't even buy your son a Happy Meal. What is you talking about? Cause I don't see how people can only bring up my porn to try to say something. You talking about something that I willingly did. Ain't nobody strapped me down that motherfucker be like, suck this. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bitch, I got on top of that and I did that. So all you dumb bitches that steady talking about all you is a porn star, retired, put legendary in front of that and you done. But other than that, I told you already. Why you asking me the same question?
You say you been there, done that.
Duh. Probably finna go get your sucked after this. What you talking about?
By who?
I don't know.
If it ain't by Miss Natural, then it don't count.
It's definitely not gonna count.